Hello everyone, this is Kill Me Horde. Welcome back to Dragon Age the Veilguard. Let's follow Emmerich. We're gonna investigate the disturbance in the Shrouded Halls, I suppose. And get our fate expert, this guy.
Someone's barred the door and chained the sunken star.
There's undead here.
We may need to defend ourselves, depending on their condition.
Haven't fought undead in a while.
We're reaching these. They're mindless.
I feel it. What a waste.
You can't control them?
I'm afraid sometimes the weaker dead work themselves into frenzies. Poor things.
You got him, Emmerich.
God damn it. Every game I play is different between E and F on what your interact button is, and it's upsetting.
I must free that bell.
If you need another watcher, I can help.
Thank you. The star, the bell, can banish these despair spirits if we unchain it. We'll need a wisp to unseal the doors leading out. Could you please find one and bring it here?
Do you think they still remember me?
Rook, you know a wisp will follow a watcher when called.
So I just have to go find one? Like this? Come on,
Hail
buddy.
the eyes of the dead.
Hail the eyes of the dead.
Harding?
I thought I had to repeat after you. Like in the chantry.
Bring the
No.
wisp here, and we can unseal the doors.
No, you don't have to repeat after me, Harding. I'm sorry. I'm sorry
Doors
if we
open.
messed with you.
Where to now?
This should lead us to the upper chambers, where we can free the bell. There's someone I'd like to consult with on the way.
I don't like the way that you put that.
So, Professor,
Just Emmerich, please.
you weren't that surprised we need a fade expert.
The spirits talk. Even the simplest have been clamoring about chaos in the fair. Someone coming to consult wasn't a gift, so much as a whim.
Destruction.
Your turn.
Is everyone attacked?
We're missing a few limbs here and there, but other than that, we're fine, Emmerich. Just here and there, not completely.
Oh, that's cold. That's really cold.
Echoes of the despair spirits, misery devouring itself. We should keep our distance. If provoked, these manifestations will shatter.
Got it, so don't touch it. Don't touch it if at all possible. Got it.
This is locked too. Didn't see any wisps around.
Then I shall call for aid.
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
Do this without a wisp.
They've answered. We'll need to guide the wisps who've just arrived to the door. strange. This door shouldn't be here.
You know the necropolis. Always shuffling rooms around.
If only our predecessors had found better ways to predict its whims.
You go in there.
Here's our second wisp.
Do they mind following us around?
Wisps often seek out mortal company. They're drawn to us as flowers turn towards a sun.
Aw, that's sweet.
That was close.
There's the last wisp.
Good. Let's return to the door.
Let's get this door open. Let's get this fucking door open. Let's go.
Well done. Past these chambers, we'll find some assistance with reaching the bell. Despair is far more pervasive than I'd thought. We must stop who's ever drawing these spirits here, Rook.
Who'd be dumb enough to trespass in our necropolis?
The mind reels.
Trouble scouted.
It's a fight!
They're hitting us from afar. Nice hit, Brooke.
Pro thought they were safe.
Finish it.
They thought they were safe, so I slapped them. There's no safety for the enemy here.
So we use mass disruption to get rid of all these despair spirits at once.
Precisely. I sense their source near the bell. Ringing it will banish them, but we must find who lured them there in the first place.
Probably Venatori or something stupid. Or I guess it could be Elgranon or Gillenane themselves. But I doubt it was. I doubt it's one of them.
Tell me, Rook, what work took you so far away from the necropolis?
Remember that uprising of undead nobility a while ago?
The War of the Banners? I was up in the city when that broke out. I heard a young watcher, Ingolvar, put a stop to it through unorthodox measures.
And got into trouble. It was decided it might be best for that young watcher to see the world.
Ah. Say no more.
I don't know where I'm going. I'm sure there's something over here, though. Like this chest. Chest for me. I don't even know how I would begin getting in there, so...
Ah, here we are. This is where we'll learn who summoned these despair spirits.
Bro,
It's
how'd you
just
teleport?
corpses. I don't sense spirits nearby.
You're straining. Relax your gaze and sift through the Fade's currents more slowly. Would you mind lighting those braziers, Rook?
Ah!
This should unseal our final pass to the bell. It's best we unchain it quickly.
And then?
The sunken star will drive away despair. Any malicious spirit that hears the tolling of the bell will be banished to the Fade.
Even banishing demons is extra fancy down here.
It's one of the specialities of the necromantic arts. One of our better known ones, perhaps.
I think most people know about the undead stuff.
Excellent. Approach
Yeah.
the body and we'll begin.
That's what most people know is the undead stuff. They don't know everything.
By seal and flame, who brought despair in our midst? Despair! Who brought it here? The Venatori. Of course. This way, please.
The Watchers never taught me that.
The colloquial term is corpse whispering, a gift that manifested with my magic.
Wow.
Honestly, I've no idea how the other Watchers navigate the necropolis without it.
Fair enough, man.
I think I hear someone.
This map is useless. We wasted 3 slaves in those traps. If that Hand of Glory burns down...
So don't duck!
We found those Venatori.
They have no place in these halls.
Got him in position.
Stupid Venatori idiots.
What are the Venatori after? Gold? Artifacts?
Raw magic. Their first envoys were obsessed with gathering power for some new masters.
I'll fill you in on them later.
Yeah, I guess he doesn't know, so we'll just tell him, like, yeah, the elven gods are back, so that's just what we have to deal with.
Looks like it hurt.
One less spirit of despair in the necropolis. That's the last of them.
I see someone by the crates.
I don't think they're Venatori.
You see someone where? Because there's no crates here.
This looks interesting.
A spirit labyrinth? I didn't know they'd learned to make miniature ones in Tevinter.
They did.
Hello. Did the Venatori bring you here?
They said I'd spilled the wine too many times. That I'd be a better sacrifice than slave.
You are in Navarra, sir. There are no slaves on our soil. Please remain here. After we've seen to the rest of the Venatori, I'll send for someone to escort you above.
Oh, all right.
Exactly.
The
Slavery's
Venatori dragged
outlawed.
that man down here just to die.
The Watchers will shelter him. We'll inquire if he has any family in Minrathous. As for the Venatori, what remains of them will be put to work.
Fair enough. We'll just turn them into undead servants.
The Sunken Star can help us if we break the Venatori's chains.
Right. chain.
Excellent.
Yes!
Kill them all, but save the living.
Got it.
Amplify me from now.
Let's do some high stagger, and we're gonna.
Right on him.
Yeah.
Here we go.
There.
Stupid enemies. They die quickly.
That's the last chain.
You must return to the lower level to ring the bell.
That would have hurt. Ring it.
Be
Let's
ready.
ring it.
The ritual to wake the bell will draw Despair's attention.
And any more Venatori?
I'll need you to keep them occupied while I work.
Okay.
There's the Venatori.
Live, you fools!
Got it.
Cannot be possible!
Venatori are conjuring spirits.
We'll stop them. Watcher's duty. How are we doing, Emmerich?
The bell is slowly wakening, but we must fight a little longer.
On to you. Excellent work, bro. That's a rage demon.
Hold fast.
Whoa! Whoa!
Halfway there. A solid blow.
That rage demon was actually fucking
Finish it.
different. Alright, all of you, come here. Come hither.
grand necropolis shows itself.
Ready?
There we go. Whoa.
Wow, those despair demons vanished.
Pretty impressive.
Thank you, but come, let's ensure these cultists didn't leave anything dangerous behind.
How about I level up my stuff before? I don't even know where I was going. I'm about to click something random because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing right now. Whoops. I didn't really want Mind Blast. Chain Lightning. Problem is, there's a lot of things here. Can I go up this way, Eddie? I'll take that Restless Spirits. I don't know if it's actually going to do me
I'll
any
ask our
good.
attendants to gather their bodies later, of course.
That's a nice staff for him.
And this is a severed hand.
It can't be. A hand of glory? The Venatori should never have this. I must find out where it came from.
I mean, I don't know what a hand of glory is. Sorry, I'm looking at my stabs right now, my inventory, because I have a lot of new things and I have to know. What am I using right now? Necrotic damage? Ranged weapon. Alright, I'll put on Precious Decay because it does a lot of necrotic damage boost, which is what I'm using. Token of True Flight. I don't know. Look at helmets. Oh, I have a new rune too? Fuck. Okay, so instead of upend, I'm going to put overflow on so I can hold an extra potion. Is it just saying that he's new, or... Okay. I guess...
Let me
I
know
don't
when
know.
you'd like to return to the chambers above.
Yeah, let's go, man.
Let's get back to the lighthouse.
You can tell me why you've sought out a Fade expert on the way?
Yes. The Elven Gods are back. And they're blighted.
I know it's a lot, but I swear we've seen the blighted elven gods ourselves.
It would explain recent Oniric disruptions.
At the least, the implications of what Rook's witnessed are... Ah, thank you, Manfred.
My favorite. He's precious.
Adorable. Is your assistant wearing the old Watcher livery?
Manfred sewed it himself. eventually.
You spoke of danger to the Fade.
The Elven gods plan to tear it wide open to get to the Blight. I don't have to tell you the consequences. We need another necromancer. A Fade expert.
Many Watchers never depart Navarra. But with events so dire...
I'd be delighted to assist.
It has been many years since you left us.
Well, yes, but elven gods, ancient magics. I couldn't bear miss this. Besides, I've spent my life exploring the Fade and speaking to spirits. If Rook needs an expert, none are better qualified than I.
Promise me you're gonna bring Manfred. Promise me you're gonna bring Manfred.
Only if your assistant's coming.
Manfred? But of course.
Welcome aboard.
Wonderful.
Look
I'll
at him.
gather my things. Come, Manfred.
Manfred, my favorite character.
The Grand Necropolis was at peace again, and Emmerich was off to a new adventure. But in Navarra, nothing stays down for long. The Venatori had unearthed something no one should have, and delivered it to the worst possible person. Emmerich's journey would soon bring him face to face with the gloaming lantern.
Listen, man, you can say things, you can say words, but if you don't, like, explain what the shit is, then it's like, I don't know what to tell you, man. I pressed the wrong button. 2 points available. Let's see, so he has final rights, which detonates Sundered. We're gonna go down to final rates path first, and then we'll hit up the Bell Tolls or Entangling Spirits. Probably Bell Tolls next. So I'll put his healing ability out like that. Davern has something to say, Harding has something to say, and so does Emmerich. So, let's see where Emmerich is currently stationed. It's obviously up top somewhere, but... I'm gonna assume he's down the hallway with the weird skeleton statue in front of it. His laboratory,
A
it
third
says.
edition of the Unnameable Elements? I didn't even know it had editions.
Oh, it's much improved with the index. Please, borrow it if you'd like.
I'd love to. Oh, Rook, you probably wanted to say hi. Thanks, Professor.
Take the
You
book.
moved in?
Just a few essentials. Manfred was a great help with the boxes.
He gives me
What a
Rick Toffin
fascinating
vibes.
place
It's probably
this
just the mustache,
lighthouse is.
though.
What do you make of it?
It's impressive, but it doesn't have the scope of the tombs back home.
What does? Still, what a refreshing marvel.
Balhara's already running experiments.
She's kindly shown me around. However, I noticed a few of the others taken aback by Manfred, and I overheard remarks about my skulls. My necromancy won't cause any undue worry, will it?
No one's afraid of my necromancy.
That's a relief.
That I know of.
Our art is so easily vilified.
That's life outside Navarra. You'll win them over.
Please excuse me. Manfred and I should finish our inventory. Thank you for stopping by.
I have to talk to Manfred. I have to this episode. It's too important to me right now. I can't talk to Manfred.
By the way, Rook, before I left, Myrna and Vorgoth asked if we could assist with an outbreak of hauntings across Thedas. They also mentioned displaced wisps in the necropolis. I'm not sure what's frightened them, but it bears investigation.
A watcher's work is never done.
How true. I'll send word the necropolis should expect us.
Fair enough. I just wanna talk to Manfred. Suppose I have to wait until they're more settled in. Da 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 da.
The fires are lit.
Hello, you're upgrading now. Level you up. Level you up. Whoops. Level you up. Go to Harding, level her shit up too. Oh, I don't have enough wood. Ooh, better regen or better gen? We'll get better generation and... Wait. And regen. Let's put... We need more armor damage for sure. Okay, I can't rank up, or I can't do that with my followers until I get better. Well, until he upgrades again. Harding, what'd you need?
Did I see you writing a message to the Inquisition? What's that about?
You know, Varric and I were part of the Inquisition, right? I'm trying to get news about the South. But Charter hasn't replied to any of my messages. I'm trying not to worry about what's happening there, but... No, it's probably fine. Charter's just busy. She's always busy.
Charter. Who's that?
She's the Inquisition's spy master. Or she would be, if there was still an Inquisition. I suppose she just works for the Inquisitor now?
Should I be worried?
A spy master? She doesn't know things about me, does she? Do I need to worry?
Charter probably knows everything about you. Oh, but she's not gonna use it against you. I mean, if you behave.
So how long were you with the Inquisition? 10 years?
Something like that. Why?
You must know the Inquisitor.
Well, yeah, we worked together. I wasn't part of the Inquisitor's inner circle, though. I spent more time with the ordinary people.
She might as well have been, though.
And the Inquisitor's advisors, what about them?
Of all of them, I'd say Josephine is my favorite. She's lovely. She still sends me a box of handmade sweets from Val Royeaux every year on my name day. Cullen and I got along too, but he was always busy. He would have bad days from lyrium withdrawal sometimes, and I would share the tea that my ma sent. He's from Ferelden too. Maybe it reminded him of home.
What about Liliana? I heard she's intense.
I think she likes to cultivate that reputation. She's not nearly as terrifying as she sounds. Oh, I passed her in the Great Hall one day, and she suddenly turned and asked me if I wanted a nug.
A nug? Those small pink rodent things? What for?
She loved them and made a hobby of breeding them as pets.
So, did you take the nug?
No! What am I gonna do with a nug?
I don't know. Keep it as a pet.
So, tell me about these ordinary Inquisition
Hey, she's approving of
members I
me
haven't heard
talking
about.
with
The
talking with
Inquisition
her about the
hired
Inquisition.
hundreds,
So let's go.
and most of them weren't magisters or Ben Hasrith or the left hand of the divine. There were scouts and stable hands, carpenters and cooks and quartermasters, even 2 dedicated pastry chefs. Most of them volunteered, like me. We wanted to help in whatever small way we could.
Definitely
help
wasn't
people.
small.
That's not small.
It sure felt like it sometimes. I'd sit with Rector and Faulkner and we'd watch the important people with their important business rushing by.
Rector? Faulkner?
Liliana gave all her agents pseudonyms.
Right, like Charter.
Well, Charter's Charter, but when the other 2 and I were together, we were just Lace, Wilbur, and Katya.
What about the inner circle?
But you did know people from the Inquisitor's inner circle, didn't you?
I knew them, sure, but those early days, all I wanted was to prove myself and not get in anyone's way. Some of them were more approachable than others. Sarah was a puppy with a new toy. 100 new toys. Fun, if you can handle the mess. She was really the only one who could make Rainier, well, Blackwall then, let down his guard. Otherwise, he kept to himself and stuck to the stables. We'd talk when I visited the horses. And there was Cole, of course.
The Spirit Boy?
Yep. I was just sitting on the walls one day, and he asked if he could join my game.
Like a card game?
Nah, just good old people watching. Must have seemed like a game to him somehow. We'd pick strangers out of the crowd and try to say something about them. Like, ooh, she heard the joke yesterday and she's still trying not to laugh. Or one of Cole's. His eyes remind her of the ones beneath her bed.
What? What?
I have so many questions.
I don't understand that one.
Believe me, I did too.
Cole didn't elaborate.
I think I prefer the mystery. Don't you?
No.
Wasn't Cole an empath? He must have been great at this game.
Ah, but the rule was you couldn't say anything you actually knew. He got it in the end. I think.
So you didn't ask him if you guessed right?
Well, being right wasn't the point. Making a habit of seeing people was. I think he liked that. It's why you don't miss.
Speaking of missing.
Do you miss it? The Inquisition, I mean.
It's hard to miss an organization. They're only as good as their people, don't you think? But I do miss my friends. We write each other, but it's not the same. And the Inquisition is different from what we've built here. Not better or worse, just different. It's special when you're among people working toward the same goal.
Not everyone. There was Solus. What did you really think of him back then?
Egg.
Lonely. He always seemed lonely. It's hard not to be when you hold yourself above everyone else.
As smart as he's supposed to be, there's just some things he doesn't get. At all.
Yeah. Maybe one day he will. Maybe. If you help him. Anyway, I'm sure something out there's on fire, and here I am rambling about the past. I should let you go. Talk later?
Yeah, we'll talk later, Harding. Maybe. I do like the plants. Alright, we'll make a quick jaunt over to Davern over here, get his quest lined up, because Hi, Hassan. Get his quest started here.
Rook, I was thinking of taking Hassan for a walk. He could use the exercise. Chance to stretch his wings. Thought you'd like to come along.
Oh, whoops. Meant to press J. Thank you. So that's going to be an Arlathan. We'll do that one first next time. Alright, well, I am all out of time for this episode today, everybody. Say thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye!